Engine 10, Engine 8, Medic 10, Medic 4, District 2, Tower 8, Tower 2, SAM 1, Bureau 7. On a structure fire, respond on TAC 3.
When West Metro crews respond to a fire or other emergency, our first priority is protecting lives and property.
All incoming units, this is a confirmed structure fire.
We often send a number of fire trucks, towers, and ambulances to a single scene.
Got a working fire on the Charlie side.
And that apparatus may come from several different fire stations and from several different directions.
Engine and Medic 4 on scene.
I'm Bruce Kroll, Fire Marshal at West Metro Fire. As communities in our fire district grow, so does the discussion between developers and planners around the need for emergency access and fire lanes. Several meetings can be held involving owners and developers and builders on how to meet the needs of zoning, traffic, grading, and fire emergency access.
Engine 10, go ahead.
Some may consider emergency access takes up valuable space that could be used in the building project. However, understanding the need for fire lanes required by the fire code and how they work with safe, healthy development can pave the way for successful future communities. Recently, West Metro Fire Rescue and the City of Lakewood planning staff teamed up for a fire response demonstration. The planners were able to see firsthand the arrival and operation of emergency apparatus in fire lanes designed to meet the International Fire Code. This is a great example of how working together contributes to a well-designed, resilient community. The planners saw the challenge of maneuvering fire apparatus into position during life-threatening emergencies. Our crews don't have much time or space to reposition apparatus once it's in place. We have to get it right the first time. We have to move fast because fire doubles in size every minute. Forcing crews to spend time squeezing into tight spaces with improperly designed access points or fire lanes can result in significant property loss and possibly loss of life. That's why the turning limits of fire trucks are incorporated into the fire lane requirements of the fire code.
First of all, we got to see how complicated fire response is, how many people, how many vehicles are involved, and how much organization it takes to get everything in the right place. We work with the fire marshal, we work with engineers, and we hear these requirements in theory, but I think seeing them in practice really drives home how important some of these dimensional requirements are.
Standard fire lanes are 24 feet wide to allow room for the fire truck and working firefighters. For buildings over 30 feet tall, we need to use ladder-equipped apparatus called towers. This type of fire apparatus allows us to reach fire victims on higher floors and puts firefighters on the roof for fire extinguishment operation. The tower needs fire lanes that are 26 feet wide, providing just enough space to set up the truck's outriggers and extend the mechanized ladder. We need to be able to use the best tool for the job.
In creating a new development, there's a lot of ways that it can go wrong. You know, we can create a development that isn't very usable by pedestrians or that doesn't have good access for vehicles. One of the worst ways that things can go wrong is we can create a development that isn't easily accessible by the fire department in case of an emergency. And so all of these things have to come together when we're working with a development to get it exactly right for everybody and all of the different considerations. And so having the developer, having the fire department, having the traffic engineers, having the civil engineers, all working together in one room on one plan really helps us bring everything together.
Cooperation during the planning process is a must. Fire officials, developers, and city staff working together creates development that protects lives and property by design. And good design is the best investment for everyone involved. Our ultimate goal is a growing, thriving, and safe place to live and work.